We're at 50%. Temperature falls. And let's turn these back on. There we go, there we go. We really can't afford spending all this coal. Oh my goodness, it's so cold. And this one is freezing. Oh, because the generator is still turning on? Why is it freezing? Is it a visual glitch? It's not operational. Oh, there's no wood! It got rid of the road. Oh my goodness. What have I done? I think we need to get him out then. Get him out of there for now. Alright, so we have the wood right now. Let's get everybody researching. We're gonna take one out of each. Turn that one on. Missed that one this morning. That. And we have food now, so we can also do the power. The guard power. Alright, let's do one more. 3 out of 5, I've heard, is a good medical post balance. So we're going to go for 3 as our maximum lowest. I think we have enough now. No, we need one more. Alright, there we go. And 2. One from there. Boom. Let's go ahead and do a steam hub out here. This is just going to be a strategically placed steam hub that's just for those things right there. A little bit of a waste of materials, but what can I say? I don't know who designed this city. Alright, let's do another gathering post. We're going to start preparing for our upgraded steam coal thumpers. I'm just gonna do 3 more, I'm thinking. And we should be able to afford the actual upgrades here. Somebody better build those roads.
Order, people. Let's march to work.
So this steam core is not gonna be effective. Let's put one right in between here. I think this one would be a better place. We should get everything, right? We're still missing the one over here. Oh, this is just terrible placement. Alright, well, we can at least get the 3 out here. What a bummer. Or we can do the ones that are closer, and we can swap this one, or we can just get rid of it. This one could be a medical... whatever. The struggle is real right now. I started getting a little bit of extra energy, and now I'm just like, I'm starting to lose energy. Losing energy again. Oh my goodness. It's tough. Hard mode is hard. That is for sure. Alright. We have so much food, and the lords are still not eating. It's not our fault. This is 0% efficient. Can we get some people in there? Is this not going to have the effect? It has efficiency percentage, so I kind of want to wait until this is over 0. Constantly at 0%. Alright, so this is at 0%. Any medical posts? Here's 4. One of these engineers are in the hospital. Alright, this is on again. And that's 1 extra. Research, research, research. Okay. 106. It's going down very slowly. This is still at 0%. At this rate, it's going to take him longer. Oh, there we go. 33. Ooh, I almost hit it. Alright, too many people are sick. This is about as much as what we're going to get. Might as well give people something to do. Too many people are out of there. Moving my head like I can actually see behind the smoke and the steam and all that. So this is all maxed out with these steam coal thumpers. Come on, research faster, please. We need more research. This is about as much, as thinly as we can stretch out our engineers. Come on, y'all. Go to the kitchen and get some food. Nobody's gonna bring it to you, lords. Let's go. It's 2 days these people have been hungry. You know what? It's not our fault. We've given them plenty of food. Watchdog. Sir, a child came to the guard station and gave the guardsman his stuffed toy dog, telling them that they should take it with them when they walk the streets at night. It seems people appreciate those who work hard to protect the law and order in our city. Glad to hear it. Oh, right. Cool. Are these guys? Yeah, they're cold. We can't afford the coal. As it is, we're gonna be slapping the 24 hours or something on here. We should have started it early. What is wrong with us? And by us, I mean me. Throwing everybody else under the same bus I'm under. We are just barely staying afloat right now. We're not going to forget about the overcharge. Brine Jar Mar, hello. Hello. Welcome to Amateur Hour. So we're playing on hard. We have about 50 some hours in this game. Not in this. This is just one of the expansions. That's just our experience. Even at 500 hours of experience, you can still very much be a novice. So that seems to be quite true from what I heard in chat. So you're welcome to, hang out for a bit here, talk to people, do whatever you want. Don't feel pressured. All right. Got our steam coal thumper. Yes. And we are gonna upgrade 1 and 2. Oh yes. So I was gonna put our coal production a little bit on hold here. Probably not the best timing. Our generator's gonna shut down. Maybe we should have waited at night. Maybe we're gonna do the 24 hours on one of these. At least then we'll have coal tomorrow. Ah, man, this is so hard. Brian Jar. I'm not sure if you've played this on hard, the refugees in particular on hard. I don't know what your experience is here, but it's hard. Let's just say it is very, very hard. It is so hard. This is attempt number 4, I believe. And we're completely out of coal. We could have had a few extra hours if I didn't start building these. These are the kind of decisions that we make here. I'm not sure how much the overdrive is even helping us right now. Alright, we'll see 99. And turn that off. Here we go. Biting our fingers, not our nails, but our fingers. Alright, so we've made it at the canning shop, so now we can go to the fishing village, get some more food. Sad. So sad. So I'm pretty sure if I hit 24 hours on one of these things... look, there's been plenty of food. You guys took 2 days, and you still didn't eat all the food. It's really not my fault. Darn lords. I think we have to do 24 hours at least. At least, I really want to do it on 2. It's so bad, though. If we wait this night, we're gonna lose 10 people and we're gonna gain so many sick. So many people are gonna get sick. Alright, so mechanical calculators are gonna be the next thing I'm gonna research. Definitely. I think tomorrow's gonna be a better day. But this is gonna be a rough night. The big question is, do we do at least one emergency shift? I kind of want to. I think I'm gonna go for it. I mean, tomorrow we might be okay, but yeah, I don't know. I think we just need it. This is gonna trigger a quest though, and I don't like the ultimatums. Let's do the prison real quick. Oh, we don't have enough. And abort it. So now we can build the prison. Let's build it back here. Wait for that to finish getting built. I have sadness trapped in my eye. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's sharp and stingy. I'm filled with disappointment. Okay, here we go. Here's more disappointing people. Sick lords are coming. Captain, another group of lords will arrive shortly. We know that they are in poor health. Our people have good reason to be worried. We've had enough trouble with the lords we've already let in. This bunch should go spread their disease somewhere else. I see. I agree. We are not going to let them in. People are furious. Alright, we triggered this anyway. Alright, we are not going to accept the ultimatum. Let's go ahead and... Oh, wait, we should have accepted it. We should have accepted it because all we have to do is turn these off and we'll be right back down. Well, we might as well turn these things off. Just leave maybe 2 of them. And at least get a little bit further away. Oh boy. Okay, so now we can employ... Let's see. Let's take all of these out. Let's just put 2 people in there. Hope rises. Wow, that is not the amount I was looking for. Let's go ahead and round up those non-believers. Let's employ some children. And let's make sure we are fully staffed for tomorrow morning. For tomorrow is the big day. The biggest of the days. We're just gonna have to take the hit. We're just gonna have to take the hit today. So how much is this gonna cool off? Not enough. Oh my gosh, 244 freezing. Okay. How are we gonna get out of this? Does this actually do anything else? Okay, it's just the 2 levels. We could do... Oh, I hate this sawmill so much. Especially if we end up doing level 3 anyway. I think this is what we have to do next, is level 3. There's so many things that are held behind the tier 3. Let's start switching out our workers because people are getting more sick. Oh, here it comes. It is midnight. Here we go. We should be getting our deaths. Let's get our deaths in. Okay. Notice that nobody is hungry anymore. The sick lords are here. Yeah, we are going to send them right away. Captain, a large group of lords has just arrived. Most of them are seriously ill. They won't be able to work for many days and will overcrowd our medical facilities. What should we do? We're going to send them away. That's it. We accept some, but not all. If you're sick, sorry. We could have helped them anyway. No. You see, we wouldn't actually be able to do much of anything. Really sorry, but it was not going to happen. It was not going to happen. Alright, so I guess there's not much we can do right now, so let's go ahead and do speedy level 3 and Sick Lords set up camp. Captain, the lords who were sent away have set up camp outside our city. We don't know what they're up to. Hope will fall. Alright, let's go ahead and zoom forward and just get right through the deaths. Alright, the next law, we're going to do dueling. Sign that.
Listen, everyone. New law.
Oh man, we're so close. What's our death count at now? 66. Alright, they haven't moved the fresh bodies. We're so close to starting to get some coal in. Let's go ahead and get more workers ready. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Alright, so these coal thumpers are going to be super, super powerful. They're going to be the most powerful thing we've ever seen in the whole world. The whole worlds of Frostpunk, at least. Let's see. Oh, yes, here we go. Piles have begun. Don't worry, everybody. Hope is just around the corner. We're about to get out of this. We're gonna wait until we get to maybe 30. I'm gonna wait until 30 so it doesn't shut down again. We don't waste more coal. Come on, people, we can do it. We're almost there. We're almost there. So close. Oh. Level 2, let's go. We're not going to hit overdrive just yet. We're going to hit overdrive around here. 14 people have died.
We've got work to do.
Alright, let's take a short little mental break here. The fishing village. A strange vehicle stands in the middle of the deserted village. Alright, let's explore a broken ice drill. Ooh, cool. This village was supposed to supply our city with food. The vehicle carried a broken ice drill used for making air holes big enough for us to fish under the ice. We can fix it and build an outpost here, or dismantle it and retrieve one steam core. Oh my goodness. We can get food from here? Oh my goodness. Only the resources found on the site will be taken. We'll be able to build an outpost here. Yeah, we are so repairing this right now. Send an outpost team. Oh, so we do have to do the outpost thing. Alright, let's go to the next place. So we also have to research that before we actually are able to do that. Where is that? Hothouse, resources, exploration, outpost depot. We'll probably do this one like right now. Let's see. Oh, we are ready for mechanical calculations. We haven't missed the bar too far there. Alright. Let's get that coal, man. Let's go. Let's go. Give me that coal. Please, let's get that coal going. Alright, our temperature is getting a little bit better. It's getting a little bit better. A little bit. Let's empty out... Oops. Not that. Since the workshops are still operational, so our coal gain is still super low. Probably because it's not fully staffed. I'm trying to keep these fully staffed here. Let's empty out. I don't want to take anybody out of the hunter huts. It seems like nobody gets sick from the hunter huts. What's our cemetery at? 85. Yeah, we definitely surpassed our last. Oh boy, Request for aid. Captain, some of our lords we didn't let in have returned with a request. You seized our generator, you didn't let us in, and you left us with nothing. Have some decency and give us enough food and wood to survive the next few days. Oh, this is the 100 and 100. 100 food rations and 100 wood. Well, we had that. You just did not get here at a right time. That's just poor timing. I'm really sorry. Alright, so we're going to have to consolidate our medical buildings down to a few to be run by a skeleton crew. 3 is the absolute minimum. I guess 1 is probably better than none. Let's get the heat on. Okay. More strangers spotted. Captain, one more group of lords is marching in our direction. I see. I hope this is the last thing in this expansion. I want this expansion to be over so bad. This has been such a uphill battle. This has been the hardest. This has been one of the hardest experiences, honestly. Alright, our coal income, it's better, it's okay. Alright, it's time to hit overdrive. Okay, alright, let's really start thinking about moving some people around. Let's empty out one of our engineering things. Medical is more important than research, which just sounds a little bit... Yeah, I think that makes sense. No point in researching anything if there's nobody to enjoy said research. We're going to put them on skeleton crews. I think 3 is really where we want to target. Let's try to get more of them at 3. Preferably all of them. In exchange for research time. How's this medical post doing? Okay, there's just nobody in there. Let's turn off this one. This one should also be operational hours only. But for now, let's go ahead and turn it off. Let's take everybody out of that one and put them in this one. Okay, we're out of engineers. One medical post needs one more engineer. Okay, let's put that in there. And this is the making the food place, the cookhouse. Nobody's hungry, at least. Oh, this is so rough. I almost want to try this like without the ridiculous challenge, just to enjoy it a little bit more. This one's freezing. Let's take everybody out of there. We have a perfectly warm place right here. I don't know why this place is actually freezing. We just should not have placed a building right here. Kind of wish I had noticed that earlier, but it's okay. It is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this. We need to keep an eye on the hope. At least our discontent has gone down quite a bit. What was that? Where is that? There it is. Troublemaker. Captain, one of our men, a known troublemaker, is loudly supporting your decision not to help the lords. It was the right thing to do. Give a man an inch and he'll take a mile. But this isn't over. We'll be back, and this time they won't be asking nicely. Mark my words. I see. Alright. We're not going to accept these people either, I think. Children? Oh my gosh, look at the engineers. I want to accept them. I don't really want the children, but oh my goodness, the engineers. If we get those engineers, we can make so many medical posts. An unbelievable amount of medical posts. We will be so ready if we can get the next tier done and this level heating. Oh, we'll be set up. Oh, we're totally accepting this group. Hey, 2 out of 3 isn't too bad, right? We skipped the sick group, but we might at least be accepting 2 of the 3. No, don't tell me people died. Alright, we only have 3 gravely ill, and it was an engineer. Where was the engineer? I'm not sure where the engineer was, because all the medical posts are at 3, which is the intended amount. This must have been at 5 out of 5. How's your coal? 4 hours. We need to keep this as fully staffed as possible. Let's get these workers out of there. And just put them back. Is one gathering post fully efficient better than another gathering post less efficient? Curious. These are actually longer hours, so I kind of want to swap the employees anyway. Do we have any other workers who are not sick right now? Let's take them out of there. Let's plop as many workers as we can, actually, in the thumper. Okay. And I don't mean the rabbit from Bambi. I was gonna say the Bambi movie. It's literally just called Bambi. It's wrong. Oh boy. Alright. 1, 2, how many? 5? Get the kids out of there. A child's death is much more extreme than an adult's death. Wow, we have a lot of prisoners. Okay. So in probably about 5 hours we can round up more angry people. So we have a longer shift on here, right? Yes. We can probably support an emergency shift. I didn't notice any of these gathering posts actually like maxing out the piles. I feel like we need, what's this pile at? 500. I feel like we should do 24 hours on one of these. I think we kind of need it. Let's go, let's just do it. So in the meantime, let's go ahead, let's leave this one on, and then we'll flip it back after 8 o'clock. Same with this one. We'll make up for the discontent. Urgent need for treatment. Captain, our people have gathered to protest. The number of untreated sick keeps rising, but you seem to ignore the problem. I mean, we're not. We just can't really do a lot about it. We could build another one. We could build another one. We could at least, we'll be rewarded. I mean, we could build another one. Let's just build another one. I mean, we're gonna accept those engineers. Let's just do it. We can build another one right now. Medical post. Oh, I keep wanting to put one over there. And, kidding me, this is not in range for Steam Hub. So close. Valid placement location, of course. We're just scattering the medical posts everywhere. It's so awful. Please don't judge my my later decisions here. Oh, it's so bad. Look how much of the Steam core or the Steam Hub is actually wasted over here. Embarrassing. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a medical post right here. We're gonna need to build houses anyway, so let's go ahead and extend this out as far as we can. We can actually extend it. Let's extend it out to here, and we can fit a. We can fit more houses. We can fit more huts. Actually, I think we only needed to take it to here. Let's just do that for now. We can always destroy the roads after. Okay. Surviving. We're getting through it. Getting through it little by little. I don't regret hitting this one. There's so much coal for this one gathering post to start gathering from. We could reward them. I have 2 hours left. Are you kidding me? Oh, we're so close to the next day. Let's actually shut down, turn off overdrive. The sick check isn't until 2 in the morning, so we're gonna save up for the next few hours. These are the tough decisions. At least for now, we're gonna be gathering more coal as we go. It's just survival. It is pure survival right now. It is the most rough experience. When Frostpunk says it's gonna be hard, you better believe them. Alright, the ruined warehouse. 3 of our 4 walls are still standing, protecting a small stash of snow-covered supplies. Let's explore. Frozen supplies. With moderate effort, we are able to remove the crates containing supplies from under the snow. We'll put them to good use in our city. Lots of raw food and wood. Yes, I will take that. Steam lorry, that's for steam cores. I'm not super interested in steam cores at the moment. Let's go ahead and return home. It's not that we have a lot of resources, but I think I really want to go to the Lord's camp. And I think I might start going in that direction. There might be some more other stuff out here, other like metals and things like that. But we could use the food. We have not increased our infrastructure for food. Our food infrastructure is still quite dismal. If you're just joining us here, we're in a temporary shutdown to kind of save on 12 coal per hour. And we're waiting for the 2 o'clock health check. And hopefully we can leave the generators running, or the generator, we don't have multiples, we can at least run it until 5 o'clock. It doesn't look like it's going to be that way. But we're running one of our gathering posts on these 2 piles here. One of our transitions with the cold behind here, like I think it was on day 19 or something like that, it got so cold, and that's where most of our sick came from. That was one of the hardest days. This is another hard night. So many nights in this expansion have been just utter misery for both the player and everybody in town. I really want to actually turn this on now-ish, but I think I'm just going to do the overdrive. Alright, let's turn it on now. Let's do a little bit of overdrive here. We're gonna get... people are furious. We didn't make it. Alright. 2 days of lower discontent. That's a lot of discontent to get rid of. So a group of drunk men were disturbing the peace, pushing each other, screaming obscenities, and harassing women in the streets. Our guards intervened, and restrained the drunks before anyone was hurt. Let them sober up. Punish them. Discontent will fall slightly. People may get hurt. We will take any opportunity to reduce discontent at the moment. It's an unfortunate trade-off. And is our roundup currently around? Let's go ahead and reduce the staff here, put them in here, so this is more effective. Okay. Discontent falls. Let's bring this back down to 2. Toss them back in here. Let's check on here. I think somebody died because of the 24-hour. Oh, I forgot to switch out the children for adults, so it would be less of a massive hit. A child dies of overwork. A boy working an emergency shift has dropped dead in front of his friends. Everybody is shocked. He was in perfect health, just tired. Discontent will rise. An emergency shift for the day. All emergency shifts currently in progress will end. Hope will rise slightly. Discontent will rise. Ugh. This hurts so much to do. What a waste of discontent. That's pretty disappointing, but we have at least satisfied the ultimatum. Alright, here we go. Generator shuts off again. What an absolute rough night this is. So if you're just joining us here, this generator just shut off again. Keep in mind, if you haven't played this, hard mode on this game is excruciatingly difficult. And while I make, I'm one to make some novice decisions here and there, and I don't shy away from admitting to that. That's definitely a often occurrence. Sometimes we can be the professor, but most of the time we're gonna be quite a novice. But we're trying our best. Hard mode is super, 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 super hard. I can't stress that enough. It is really, really hard. It's genuinely one of the most difficult and challenging experiences I've had in just, games and regular experiences. That, oh my god, I forgot again. And here's case in point. I completely forgot about it again. I constantly forget about the generator overcharging. It's actually kind of embarrassing how often I end up forgetting about it. This is the second time tonight. Alright. I can't believe I forgot again. I really, really can't believe I forgot again. Oh my gosh. I mean, the punishment fits the crime. Oh, we need that on. Punishment fits the crime. That's so embarrassing. I really don't want to tell Natty. Oh, yes, give me that warmth. Oh my goodness. It's not really even a lot of warmth, and we're about to get hit again. I think by the time we get hit by this one, we'll actually be able to do level 3. But we really, really need to resolve our coal problem. We'll have actually more people to help with that coal problem.
No time to waste.
By then. Alright, here we go. Do we have any more powers right now? Our discontent is completely maxed out. Alright, so 30 is like where I'm looking for level 2. Alright, we're gonna do generator power upgrade, even though we cannot even... Did we do the gathering post installation? Yeah, I think we needed the generator power. I think once we get the extra people in, I think we're gonna be kind of okay on the coal income. And I think our biggest problem is fiddling about with the overcharging. So let's do the generator power upgrade. It's going to double our coal consumption again. I think our biggest problem is not having enough staff. Another person died in midday. You know things aren't going well, if that's the case. Let's make sure we're staffed up. Let's see. Workers. We actually don't even have enough storage for the amount of food that we're producing right now. When's this thing gonna be up? Alright, in like 10 hours or so. 3 more people died. What's our cemetery count at? 131. This used to be at 350. Used to be. Okay. And pop another kid in here. Alright, so the workers. 6 more people. It's just... I really hope the game ends in 3 days. Or this expansion ends in 3 days. Really, really hope it ends in 3 days. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see that. Let's drop the engineering bay, I'll call it, down a little, and let's put 2 people in here. Turn this on to satisfy this. Oh, this isn't in a steam core zone. Let's throw another one down. Really? It's not in a steam core zone? Okay. Let's build a road. Let's see. Let's just throw a tent down just for a marker purposes here. Okay. Alright, so now it's in range. Let's cancel that. Let's get the people out. I'm in here. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off the overdrive. See, this is the problem. We don't have the warmth to sustain the medical. We're gonna have like 50 people left by the time day 3 hits in the Face of the Lords. We're gonna pop those engineers in here immediately, and we'll be able to fully staff all the gathering posts over there. In fact, let's go ahead and add another one. It's actually not going to be in range. Man, our steam cores are like very poorly placed. Alright, let's instead start trading tents for research things, or gathering posts. So we're gonna have another 100 people, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's gonna be 5 of the group. That's half, and I think we can fit a few more here and here, maybe in here somewhere. People are desperate. 2 days to raise hope. Oh my goodness, I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. 2 days to raise hope, and we have 3 days to face the Lords. Well, my optimism is out the window. I don't know. I genuinely don't really know how hard mode is even... It's supposedly possible. I think, one of our... Oh, this isn't the proper temperature. Oh my god, this whole day. Most of the day, I forgot to hit this. It's okay. People aren't desperate for food yet. More people die. We've lost 20 more people in the past, I don't know, 10 minutes. I mean, it's a little bit of a waiting game. We need food, and we're gonna smack this as soon as possible. Child just died. Alright, let's take 5 kids out of there, put them in here. Please, please, please. Give me 10. Right. Gave us a little bit of hope. Dropping discontent. We're just gonna have to disperse the crowd. We can't do much about it. We're doing what we can, but pretty much just doing what we can here. We have 1 hour left to coal. This is just... It's just too hard. I want this group in... I want this group in, like, now. Here's more food. Here's more wood. It's so tough. I really want to just do medium. 4 and... 5. Put it over here so we can get the fighters thing. We're gonna do the road right there. We're gonna swing this road around. Oh, is that good enough for you? There you go. Alright. So they've returned to the city. Let's go to the Lord's camp. Prisoners at large. Sir, all the prisoners have been released from one of our prisons. People are scared when they see criminals on the street. We better do something to reopen that prison. We'll address that. Oh, did everybody, like, die? Fault in the system. Sir, a man is protesting in front of the prison, screaming at the top of his lungs about the abuse of the penitentiary system. Who are they locking up? He yells at anyone who passes by. Criminals or innocent people who dare to speak up. Think about it. What should we do with him? Can't really do anything. I guess we're gonna ignore him. We have, it is staffed. It's just not staffed very well. Suppose it doesn't matter. So, I don't know, thinking back here, what kind of decisions should we have made? I mean, heating, I mean, that's a given. I mean, we can't even satisfy coal production or the heating levels. Resource gathering is just too slow and hard. We have to double up on more things than we're really prepared for. I think this thing could have helped out a lot earlier on in the game. We've had like such a good handle on our medicine until about the save points from where the game started today, or where we started today in the stream. I mean, if we don't have the people, we've lost 120 people since we started streaming today. Timeline is 1 day. Our ultimatum, I think, is ultimately going to end up killing us. We're going to lose so many people this night. So many more people. I think we're going to lose at least another 20 people. Duel has taken place. Is going to reduce discontent a little bit. People are a little bit hungry. I don't have a clear trajectory in how to play hard mode any differently than we have. I mean, if we didn't accept the lords, maybe we could have sustained the town that we had. Maybe that's what we should have done. I'm still curious. Like, maybe we'll go back before we go back to medium. Before we go back to medium, we could go back to where that branching point happens, where we allow the lords to come in, or we send them off to make their own camp. That sort of branching point that happened earlier, or yesterday. I do have a save file for that. We could go back to that and not let the lords in. And because I think allowing the lords in is kind of the hard mode, the harder mode, I should say. Because this feels impossible. And the where we were before we accepted the lords, it actually was surprisingly kind of going. It didn't really feel like it was coasting, but it felt like it was doing a lot better than what's happening right now. I mean, this is just... We have 90 people who are gravely ill. We can't even fully staff our medical posts. Maybe this will slow it down. At least provide people with level 1. This is the more toasty time in the current experience too. I don't think there's anything in here that we can even use. The public house isn't even on because it's too cold. Foreman gives us an ability. It uses 10 food rations. We can't use it right now. And it's just for efficiency. It doesn't really help us. We could build this right now, actually. No, we can't. I don't want to do this. This is ridiculous. Propaganda Center. If we could build that, I could definitely see that being a useful thing. Hope will rise, after all. And that's right now we have a ultimatum that we're fighting against. If you're just joining us here, it is... We're talking about what we're going to do differently. We have a save point before we accepted the lords into our lives. It's just red and white all over the screen. It looks like the worst nightmare, right? I mean, it's pretty much the worst, my worst nightmare right now. I mean, we're about to lose this here, which is going to drop down the hope again. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to survive anything. We're not going to survive this night. We're not going to survive this ultimatum. So some things we could have done differently. I think we're going to reload after we fail here before we accept the Lords into our lives. I think that's what we're going to do. Because we actually had a pretty good setup. And keep in mind, hard mode is hard. Can't say that enough. Since we started streaming today, we've lost 150 people. Alright, the sick lords. This is the lord's camp. The people in the camp in this group are obviously not well, or obviously unwell. Some of them are hostile. We dare not enter the camp after we banish them from our city. Keep an eye on them. The scouts will leave the site without entering the camp. Okay. Alright, so that was a narrative thing I wanted to look at. So we have 17 hours left. Where can we go? Nowhere. So let's just take him home, and I'll at least give us 5 more people. Lord Craven is coming. Captain, one more group of the lords are on their way. Rumor has it that Lord Craven is with them, the lord who ordered our ships to be shot at. I see. I want to accept them. They have all the engineers to fully staff the medical post, even though we can't really do anything about it. But they're going to be here on a much better day. They're going to be here when we have coal. I'm going to accept them. I mean, we're already on the trajectory of failure, so we might as well. Okay. We might as well. And those engineers are going to be nice. And children. We can always employ the children in the cookhouse and all the gathering posts. Will be the first time we can actually fully staff our tier 2 steam coal thumpers and our gathering posts. Oh my gosh, we lost another 14. 178. Oh. 87 people living near a guard station. We're not giving the positive thing for... oh, okay, that's for the discontent, actually. Timing on this is 1 day. Generator is completely down now. Oh. Oh, we'll wait 40 minutes until we get engineers. Actually, no. Let's just pop... Oh, this place is actually currently working. It's waiting for workers. An hour after work was supposed to have started? It's still waiting for workers? Pessimistic is right. The people in this town are definitely pessimistic. Where can we get the workers? Alright, let's just pop them out of here. Put them in here. Let's grab any living workers here. Let's grab... We need 3 more. Let's grab them from here. Get this. Okay. Go back down to 2. Pop 3 in here. Let's actually go down to 2. Get both of these down to 2 and pop the rest in there. I don't like how this is not operational. I really don't understand how it's not operational. We aren't gathering any coal right now. It is an hour after these guys, all these guys started, and we still are not gathering any coal. I think the people have given up. They're about to arrive. Here we go. Lord Craven is here. Yep, he had a little red flag there. Captain, more than 40 children, led by a few men, have gathered outside our city. They want to be let in, but Lord Craven is with the group. What should we do? Hope, discontent will rise, hope will fall. Send them away. The lords will set up camp outside the city. Let them in. I'll contain the social unrest. I just want to let them in. I want to see what happens. We're gonna lose anyway. Restored hope in our people's hearts? What? It said hope was gonna go down. Oh my gosh, we're still in this. This is still happening. We're still alive. And we have 100 fresh new bodies. Oh my gosh. There's still hope for us. Okay. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna take... This one's already low. Let's go take all the workers out of there, put them right into the thumpers. Let's fill up all the gathering posts with children. We need coal right now. I hope they understand the severity of the amount of coal that we need. We're going to fully staff our engineers in the medical posts. Actually, it doesn't matter. I say that because they're not operational. Not until we get the generator back up. Let's actually... I mean, it's freezing. It's freezing everywhere, so it actually doesn't really matter if we put them in there or not. So we have 8 more engineers and 2 more children. Alright, all the gathering posts are filled up. And we have a few more workers. It is the next morning, so we can actually take all of these workers out. Alright, so we need a steel income. Let's put in a few there. Oh wait, we actually need wood way harder than steel. Here's our group, powerless and terrified. A few lords herd a large group of kids into the city. Lord Craven is with him. He looks around visibly frightened. He should be. Our town is not in a good place. He has lost all his power and is at mercy of our people. The children are unusually quiet. Most of them are orphans, says one of the lords leading them. I see. Lord Craven. This is your home. You're going to be freezing right here. That's where you're going to go. Did we put down a steam hub yet? I don't think we have. Not that it really matters right now. We're going to wait until we can actually turn the generator on again. Resolve class conflicts. The old and new animosities between the lords and our people will make coexistence very difficult. To protect the future of our city, we will have to contain the social unrest quickly before it escalates. Okay. Oh, whoa. Resolve the class conflict. 3 days, 23 hours. I mean, we have 11 hours to get the generator up and running again, get the medical... all the medical posts working again. Let's see. Stay in charge for at least 1 day. Keep hope above 50%. Keep discontent below 25%? Are you kidding me? There's no way. That's so crazy. All right. Let's hope for Roy. Let's hope for Royals is what that stands for. So let's do Craven. Let's Craven. Yeah. Save. Alright. Well, let's see how far we get. At least right now we have a save point that we can come back to. Let's go ahead and flip the generator on again. Let's, we can't flip this yet. Let's go to our scouts, and... do we disband them? I kind of wanted them to keep going out, because I was not expecting to actually survive right now. Alright, I am super stoked about the landing site. Let's go... let's hop to each location along the way, gather up all the stuff, and then come back home. Oh, alright, let's see. Cold workplaces, Captain. Some of our people are here to talk to you. They're used to working in the cold, but recently the temperature in the workplaces has fallen so low that it's become unbearable. Let's heat some workplaces. These are all traps. Discontent will rise slightly. Well, now we have 4 days to get discontent all the way down. So I think we kind of have to... maybe we should pick something. Keep them heated for 1 day.